bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here. I got time. It's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We're meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me, we're meant to be outdoors, forever free. You and me, meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
Hello everybody, welcome to Wheels Up Wednesday. I am Uncle Mike, your favorite gamer's favorite uncle. And we are back here in the F-16 on Microsoft Flight Simulator on the Xbox Series S. And what I wanted to do tonight was have some fun, but also we're here at Nellis right now. This is where we're starting. We'll do a cold start. But yeah, I thought I'd give you a tour. Lean back like the F-16. Give you a tour of the military secrets and weird stuff and history and all that kind of stuff in Nevada. So you can actually see the strip there of Las Vegas out there. And then we're actually probably going to end up in Fallon, is where we're kind of heading toward, but we got a bunch of zigzagging and a bunch of other cool stuff that we're going to be doing here. Got one thing to show you here. I have a So that's really what it kind of does. It sizes it up so I can cut it up in editing and make a YouTube shorts out of it. So that's kind of what's going on. But yeah, so here we are, F-16, two-seater. Take you along for the ride here. So South Carolina Air National Guard livery here. And so let's go ahead and jump in while we're talking, and let's go ahead and get things set up. First thing is, let's go ahead and take the ladder off and go ahead and take the covers off the engines. Go ahead and remove the chocks. Let's come over here and just make sure we've got the parking brake. Parking brake is set for start. All right, so everything's looking good. I'm ready for, we're okay to go. So let's come over here, and master battery comes on, avionics master, which also turns on the HUD, which we can confirm right there. The HUD is on. Since we are operating the airplane, let's go ahead and turn strobes and navs on. Let's also go ahead and I think that's the fuel. Yeah, that's the refueling. Get that on right there, and let's go ahead, engine start. And we can watch everything on engine start right over here. Spooling up. 10% coming up. All right, going 20%. So yeah, we just kind of figured we would take a nice flight here, have some fun in the F-16. So that's what we are going to do, but also go ahead and do some sightseeing out here. So, all right, spooling up, 35. Fuel sounds like fuel's being injected in there, so we got the good start going on. Let's go ahead and reset the altimeter. There we go. Disengage the starter, and we are running. We've got a good start. Everything is looking good. Now, I have programmed in a flight plan here, but I am going to be flying all of this with the controller, with the sticks. We're going to do stick and rudder here tonight. And again, I think what we're going to do is not fly it like a study level flight or anything, not talk to ATC. We're just going to have some fun, do some high level stuff, low level stuff, but also just kind of go sightseeing here, because there's a lot of weird stuff out here in Nevada, in the desert of Nevada. All right, so everything's looking good. Let's go ahead and take a look. There we are now. Woo! That is looking sharp right there. Look at us. Yeah. Wicked. All right. I think the wind is probably pretty light. But let's go ahead. Parking brake is off, and let's start our taxi here. We're actually going to go ahead and take off right toward downtown. Looks like somebody else is flying right here, huh? Yeah, somebody's just parked there at Nellis. So we're at Nellis here. This is in Las Vegas. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take off right toward pretty much the strip. Maybe do a little buzzing of the strip, fly down the strip, and then we're going to head north. So after Las Vegas, our first thing that we're going to be looking for is Creech Air Force Base. It used to be like Indian Springs Auxiliary Airfield. I've driven by it in real life, but now it's where they have a lot of unmanned Predator drone training base and a lot of other stuff out there. This, again, it's kind of the first thing out in the middle of nowhere here, the Nevada desert. Look at that. Look at our... And we are full of fuel. So right down here is fuel. We've got plenty of fuel. They've actually made it really neat in this is that you can open up the door for the refueling probe that's back here on our back, and it gives you like 25% more fuel while you're in the air. So we've got plenty of fuel here for our flight, so we can use the burners as much as we want. We just taxi out here on a nice evening, desert evening out here at Nellis Air Force Base. Might be taxiing a little fast there. Almost couldn't make the turn. Yeah, haven't got a... You would think that somebody out there would be making a, you know, an improved Nellis Air Force Base. They've done McCarran, which is the international airport in Las Vegas, but you think somebody would do, you know, they've got, what, Travis and Miramar, which are really neat models that somebody's improved, but not these. It'll happen. Of course, it's probably on. It's just got to be approved and get into the Xbox version of Microsoft Flight Simulator. So, looking good here. I don't really need to stop and have anybody pull any weapons or any safety pins off of weapons or anything like that. We are ready to go. Again, I have programmed in here. You can see that I've got a flight path going. So let's go ahead and go 20 miles out the range. All right, we're coming up. Windsock, boy, it is really blowing. I guess I could have listened to weather. We could have gotten what the weather is, but it looks like that windsock is probably a 15-20 knot windsock, and it is blowing. So. All right, here we go. We're on 1.7, right? No, 2.1, right? And yeah, that windsock is really blowing. Come in here, set the parking brake on. Let's just go check a bunch of flips. Everything looks like it's enabled. Everything looks good. Like everything there. Come back over up here and right there. Landing lights are now on. Check the skies. I have turned nameplates off so we won't see other players, but we have live weather, live players, all of this. So this is the live time and weather out here at Nellis Air Force Base in Las Vegas. All right, let's close her up. There we go. We are set. We are ready to go. We're going to rock and roll. I'm going to have such good times here. I don't know. This is just such a great model. Let's go ahead and line up and wait here. The old position and hold. Yep, I am just flying on the controller. So if you are interested in Microsoft Flight Simulator, all that you're going to see here is with controller, and I do have a keyboard. So a few little things I do with keyboard, but most of it is all with the controller. So. Alright, 2-1, let's go ahead and just, yeah, that is we've got a heck of a wind. Not going to affect us much, but that's a heck of a wind there. Alright, let's come to a stop. Everything is looking good. Let's check the engine instruments over there. Everything's good. We're set to go. I've got navigation set. We're ready to rock and roll. Here we go. Rock and roll. Burners now. 80 knots. Yeah, rotate. Gear up. Let's accelerate to 300 knots here. Somebody sit on the tarmac there. Full afterburner to 300 knots. Alright, let's come off the afterburner. And switch up. Get some altitude so we can see here. Getting used to the flight here. Everything's looking good. Alright, that road that we're at right coming up right underneath the nose actually. Right here, that's actually South Las Vegas Boulevard. It's probably North Las Vegas Boulevard, but Las Vegas Boulevard, better known as the Strip. Go ahead and take flight. You can see the Strip now loading in. Right in front here is old downtown Vegas. If you haven't been to Vegas before, I can tell you right here, this is where you want to go, right off the nose here. This is Fremont Street, Old Town Las Vegas. That's where you want to go. Old Town Las Vegas. Let's go ahead and do right down in there, huh? You got Fremont over there. Oh, I'm actually off. We got Fremont Street, This is not the strip. The strip is actually over here. It's about to make a turn. Let's go ahead and get centered up here. Here comes the strip right here, right in front of the needle. There we go. Now we're on the strip. Yeah, there we go. Looking good. It's going to make another slight turn here. You see the Luxor and everything coming up. The pyramid. Right there. With its light shining up. Mandalorian. And then over here on the left, there is McCarran Air Force, or not Air Force Base. That's an international airport. All right, burners. Let's go ahead and come up here. Pull some G's, kind of get, there we go, over the top. Nice. That's nice to kind of get the whole idea of the strip and all that. Let's go ahead and buzz here. Mirage and all that. I think it's the Mirage coming up on the left right here. Yeah, that's Caesar's Palace. I don't know. There's a Mirage right there. I think that was Caesar's Palace. So very cool. All right, nice buzz there of Las Vegas. Now let's go ahead and start heading north for our flight plan gear. So we'll bug out here. Come back off throttle just a little bit. Go ahead and get some altitude so you can see a little bit better. Here we are. Woo, look at that. I know crazy. Out there to the north, that's Mount Charleston out there. There actually is a ski resort out there on Mount Charleston. I have been up there. I took a hike up there. I got a video of me taking a hike up there. Maybe I'll put a link. It's still on my YouTube channel. It's just hidden. All of those kind of blogs and all that kind of stuff that I vlogs back in the day. There is the sprawl that is Las Vegas. All that stuff out there on that mountainside right there, that's actually a shooting club. I think it was Carson City. I think that's I have friends that used to live somewhere down there. Maybe it's under our drop tank now, or somewhere out over there. So now they moved to Henderson. So Jessica L. Thumbs up, Jessica, because you are amazing. Oh yeah, the Falcon's looking good. Heck yeah, look at this. We got you with me right now. Look at that 2-seater. The South Carolina Air National Guard livery. And we are doing a flight here through the desert of Nevada, doing some sightseeing. There's some interesting things that we can see that, since Microsoft Flight Simulator is basically like Google Earth, well, it is Google Earth, but with airplanes. So you get to fly and check out Google Earth. And I'm just fascinated by the high desert of Nevada and all the military secrets, all the military history that is done out there. So we're going to go out here, we're going to have some fun. Like this right here, we can kind of just chillax. It's a great airplane. It's a great airplane for Microsoft Flight Simulator on the Xbox. It does cost $34, real money, but it's just a great model. Flies really, really well in the sim. It looks good. You got a bunch of liveries, a couple models. Yeah, you get the Thunderbirds and all that kind of stuff too, which is pretty cool. So, all right, so we're coming up here on Creech Air Force Base. What's interesting about Creech Air Force Base here is I'm going to kind of get back so you can see it better. Is that Creech Air Force Base is actually where they have a lot of drones and stuff these days. And so there actually was an airport south of Las Vegas that was one of the first airports to be licensed and certified as a, I don't know what that is. Look at that. I don't know what that is. We're going to have to look that up after, or while we're flying here. I don't know what that is. But there was an airport to the south, a little airport that was actually the first airport to be certified for unmanned, like autonomous unmanned aircraft, which is pretty cool because, then maybe you turn down the sound, looks like a little bit. Oh God, it looks a little loud to me. Is because this is what Creech Air Force Base. So here's Creech right here. It's a big drone base. So Predator drones. So that's pretty cool right there. And we'll do some touch and goes maybe at some of the other airports. Don't really need to do a touch and go right now. I don't feel it yet. I don't feel it. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and come back in the power. We got plenty of fuel for this flight since we got triple drop tanks. Wingman view, checking us out. Yep, looking good. Alright. Out here is another little airport. It's an old, I think it's like Camp Desert, Camp something, I don't know. Used to be a auxiliary airfield back in the war days, and so now it's really just, it's not used anymore, but we're going to use that as a waypoint, so we're going to keep coming up here for that. It's right off our nose here. I can, right out here. Let's see it here once we get a little closer. We're just going to make a nice turn around that. Trying to get things off the off the wingtip, that way you guys can see. It's kind of 500 knots is pretty good. But there it is right here. Like Camp Desert, Camp something, I can't remember the name of it, but it's no longer in use. But it was an auxiliary airfield. See all the, on Google Earth and stuff, you can see like all the roads. It's pretty amazing. Alright, let's drop down here and have some. Actually, I don't know. Well, maybe we'll just skirt the top of this. So now we're heading north, and now really kind of one of the first historical things that, actually let's go full burners. Let's get some altitude. Climb up through 5,000 feet. Let's go to about 10,000 feet. Wow, that's pretty cool. 707. That's a. All right, let's come. All right, let's come back here. Oops, sorry about that. A little crazy. Remember, I'm flying on the controller here. All right, so now we're gonna just skirt up here. You can see that dry lake bed here, but you can also see right down in here, on that dry lake bed right here, all of that, that was where they did about 3 nuclear tests on this dry lake bed. And then I think they actually determined something about the dry lake bed that wasn't good for testing. Probably was too close to Las Vegas and all that too. And so they moved north. So actually, I think what we'll do here is there's a runway right there. That is Yucca Mountain, or Yucca. So yeah, let's go ahead and do a touch and go there. Let's go ahead. Gotta be our first place to have some fun. So let's go ahead and we can do a circus stunt flyby here. See how this is, how well this is modeled here. It definitely is at least well, you got buildings, you got the runway. Looks like runway 01. Alright, let's go ahead and do a touch and go here, huh? Yeah, I tell you, even the sounds of us in the high G, just amazing. All right, now we're on downwind. We'll go ahead and do a touch and go here at Yucca. So this is Yucca Dry Lake Bed, or Yucca Bed, or Yucca Lake. It's dry lake bed. All right, gears coming down. And we're about to go ahead and do a 180 to final here. Really like the F-16 here. This is just so much fun. You'll see what all these buildings and all this is, what they're out here for, in just a minute after we do this touch and go here. All right, let's just bring in some speed brakes, slow down here. Ooh, a little heavy there on the little stick on the controller. I am really. Oh, we're down. We're on. We got here. Oh, going full burner. Gear comes up. We are actually landing downwind in a really strong wind too, 20 knots off our tail. So, well, that is Yucca Airport. We're gonna not go ahead and hitch on up here. Do a wingman check. All right, I'm gonna get us set here in the valley here. All right. All right, let's come off the burners. All right, so you see all this stuff that's out here. Well, what this Yucca Valley is known for, this is where hundreds, well, I'll say over 100 nuclear tests were performed. So if you look, you can actually see the craters. That is here where the U.S., this is our main, besides out in the Pacific, this is our original, really kind of a nuclear test site here. And there are some, you can see all the craters. If I zoom in here for you, look at that, look at all these craters. So amazing U.S. history out here in the Nevada desert. Absolutely amazing. That's very cool. Very cool, Jessica. Yeah, I never, did I ever fly on Pan Am? I don't think I ever flew. I flew on TWA. Have I ever flown in a 707? No, I haven't flown in a 707. But yeah, Pan Am, yeah, they named all their stuff Clipper. So, but yeah, all of this infrastructure and all this that you see down here was all for nuclear testing. You can just see all, it's just littered with craters. Look at all those craters down there. Oh, Henderson, yeah, that's a neat flight. All right, now one of the biggest craters here. We'll go ahead and is this crater right here. I'm not sure the name of the crater. I'm pretty sure it's named, but I think it was one of the largest ones ever tested here. I'll get myself set up so we don't crash as we pass over it. But look at that nuclear. Almost a lot of them are underground. We're underground. That's why you got this big crater. So. All right, we're gonna pitch up here. We're just gonna head over here to the east for a little bit, and let's go ahead and have some fun real quick here. Go ahead and get lined up on this road here. Radar altimeter's down to, there we go. Let's get low. Yeah. 200 feet off the deck. Yeah. Look at that. That's wicked. Got this little road right here, a little trail or something. We'll zip right over here. This is a little bit off our flight plan, what we wanted to do, but I wanted to show you this. We'll pop over this here. Right here, we'll put the brakes out, slow down. What you're looking at right here, this is Dreamland. This is Area 51. This is Area 51 right here. You can see the old long runway, probably like I said that they say for when they were testing the U2 back in the day. But this right here, Area 51 or Dreamland or Groom Lake. So this is actually Groom Lake right here that we're passing over. That's amazing. Look at that. Very cool. All right. Now we got a little bit of just some fun flying to do. Like I said, I've got stuff programmed in here on my navigation to get us back on track here. So now we're going to go out here. So now we're kind of going to leave the Dreamland Area 51 area and head west, but also we're actually kind of eventually be going north up into the Tonopah bombing range. And there's some interesting things out here that they've got at the Tonopah bombing range probably for orientation and stuff when they're doing their bombing runs. I don't know. So let's go ahead and we'll go full burner. Let's go ahead and pitch up. Let's get some altitude so we can see here. But look at this, so there's Groom Lake back there, right down in that valley, right over there above the canopy. That's where all the nuclear testing was done. Now we're shifting over here toward the Tonopah range. This is all restricted airspace. So all of this up here is all part of, like I said, just restricted airspace. Another dry lake bed, they do bombing stuff on there. If we fly over that, you'll probably see little buildings and stuff, situated stuff, so do practice bombing runs on those. But we're gonna head out here. There's some interesting markings that they've got. One of them I put into the thumbnail, which is like this Illuminati looking like symbol. Let's see if we can see anything on that lake bed. Yeah, see, there's some buildings down there. See, right in the center of the lake bed. This is, like I said, it's all restricted airspace over here for military use, bombing, all kinds of stuff. All right. So we are coming up here. This is, like I said, the Tonopah range. Way up in the center of the screen up there is actually the Tonopah Missile Range Airport. Maybe we'll do some touch and goes right there. So let's go ahead. We're looking for. There's going to be a real interesting. Haha, very cool, Jessica. Queen Victoria. All right, we are looking for. I'm not really. I think I programmed it in. No, we're still got a little bit further. We got one valley to go over here. But yeah, if you're interested in Microsoft Flight Sim on the Xbox, I highly recommend, especially if you're into fighter jets, getting this F-16. It just flies really well here on the Xbox. But all these roads and stuff, this is all out here in restricted airspace. These are all for access to the bombing range, and it's just It's amazing to go on Google Earth or here in Microsoft Flight Sim and just take a look around and just all the stuff that you can find. Alright, I am looking for, so we are definitely in the Tonopah range, but we need to actually go over into this area over here. Is also part of the restricted. Right up there is the Tonopah Missile Range Airport. We'll get over to there here in just a bit. Is it right off the? Do I have it right off the nose? What I'm looking for? I'll find it though. But yeah, that's one thing about this is that, man, it's really hard to find things. You know, out here, I mean, some of these things that I'm looking for are, they're pretty noticeable. I mean, they're pretty large. Oh, I see some stuff that's coming up here. You can see all like the roads and stuff that they've got. Alright, we're gonna start an orbit here. Once we find it, we know we've found it. There it is. Look at this. Look at this X right here. Like it's like a big target. You know, then like who knows what's all this stuff, you know, other little bombing places, you know, they're probably all labeled for the military, you know, so they're going to go out and bomb a certain range. And then look, we're looking right here, there it is. Oh, just a second, I gotta do some piloting. What are we at, 500 knots? Yeah, oh, blackout. Look at this right here, this other target here, just out here in the high desert of Nevada. Look at this right here. What? That is awesome. Who else has a 707? John Travolta, didn't he buy a 707? I think so. Alright. We're going to head over here to the Tonopah. We're now heading over here to Tonopah Missile Range Airport. Let's see what the wind's doing here. Okay, we need to land to the south, it looks like, here at Tonopah. We're going to go ahead and do some touch and goes here at Tonopah. Get some landing practice in. F-16 is not too difficult to land, but it doesn't have super strong nor super wide landing gear, so it's a little finicky. If you like just slamming onto the deck, F-18 is where it's at. So. Alright, let's just go ahead and do not really a break to landing. Probably ought to come like right a beam on turn, but we'll just go ahead and do it easy so you can kind of get a look here. This is Tonopah Missile Range Airport, so it's all owned by the military and stuff. Nice long runway for us to do some touch and goes. Amazing. Alright, let's go ahead and slow down here on the downwind. Gears coming down. Let's go ahead and get a wingman check. Wingman check, gears down. Alright, we're on the downwind here. Looks like where we need to be. Doing a wind check. Yep, we're definitely on the downwind. And let's go ahead and start our one circle approach here to final. Also, one thing I really like about the F-16 is it has no canopy frame. So if you don't, on the flight sim, if you don't have that canopy or the HUD or stuff, you can actually kind of lose orientation. Alright. Let's go ahead and get another wingman check. Yep, everything's looking good. I like it. That's cool. No, that's awesome. Alright, we're on final. Alright, looking good, huh? Looking good. Alright, let's tighten it up. Gear comes up, full burner. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're going to do right close traffic this time. Accelerate to 300 knots, full burner. 280. Burner comes off. Let's pitch up. Let's take all of our speed and just convert it to use that energy, just gain some height. Come back up here. Here we go on the downwind. Look at that, huh? Look at that. On the downwind. Alright, I'll put the wheels down on this one. I'll put the wheels down instead of being funny. Tighten them up, bringing up those landing gear, going full burner. Gear's coming down. That's why I watch the gear come down. Look at that. Oh yeah. South Carolina Air National Guard. F-16D, huh? Alright. Oh, look at that. Look, what's this? Look, there's another X right out in front of the nose right there. Didn't even see that one. That's so cool. You can just come out here and like sightsee. How we looking? How we looking? Where's Tonopah? There it is. Let's tighten it up. Tighten it up. 200 knots. Looking good. Angle of attack's right on target. Looking good. Looking good. All right, slow it down. Whew. A little tough here. This thing's so nimble. You gotta be real light on the stick here. Oh, a little off center here. I'll correct. We're gonna put the gear. We're gonna put the wheels on the ground here. Oh, not the best. I'm getting a little weird there. A little weird there. Oh yeah. We'll do a little Sierra Hotel here. Hold the nose off. Look at this. Oh yeah. Huh? Wingman view. Oh yeah. Hold the nose off. Hold the nose off. Hold the nose off. Huh? Look at that. Hold the nose off. Oh yeah. All right. And full burner. Gear up. Wingman view. There we go. Tighten it up. Pitch over. Accelerate 300 knots. Here we go. Remember, we are heavy with all that stuff, all this fuel, so we can just afford to burn some fuel here. All right, ready? Come on. We actually need to head north here, so let's go ahead and just pitch on up here. Wow, look at that. Would this not be amazing? Look, it's 10,000 feet. 300 knots over the top. Look at that, right to 15,000 feet. All right, let's come back on. We got plenty of fuel. I'm not worried about that, but all right, let's roll over on our back so that way we can get a look here. Look at that. It's a cool airport. That's another one that would be neat if somebody would come in and model that really nice. Look at all this stuff though. I mean, look at all this stuff for bombing and all these markers probably for testing, you know. It's like, hey, aim here, drop here, so they can see what the bombs do, you know, themselves and all that. And we had something out here. There was another crosshair, didn't we? Yeah, right there. Look at that. Another crosshair right there. Then I think we skirt right out of the restricted zone up here. That's why all of a sudden now there's, if I go ahead and level off over here now there's agriculture. So somebody's got some water from somewhere. Man, it's fascinating up here. And it's just part of the, you know, it's part of the country you don't get really to see. I mean, you can drive a lot of this, but you don't see this. I'm actually fascinated once I get my Xbox Series X and we come back here to Flight Sim, see how better the graphics. I'll probably upgrade to a 4K. 4K. All right. Just kind of getting back on. Like I said, I did have a flight plan, so I kind of at least know where to go. What's that out there? Don't know. Oh, looks like old cinder cone, huh? From old volcano. Oh, here's some type of airport. Look at this right here. Huh. That might be Tonopah itself, the town of Tonopah Airport. Very cool. It's just absolutely amazing. How now, like I said, this is just exploring Google Earth. Yeah, I think that was the airport for Tonopah, the town itself. This is what is just, it is just fast. Oh, what's that on top of the mountain right there? You see that? Huh, building's on top of the mountain. Something up there. Whoa, 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 look at this right off the nose. Slide over here to the left so we can get a good view of it. What is this? Oh, I know what that is. It's just a picture of it from Google Earth. But that is a solar farm like the one that was in the movie Sahara, where it uses mirrors to direct the sunlight toward a boiler and boils water, and then there's a steam turbine. Those are all that round. That's all mirrors that are pointing just right to the center. Look at that. Now that's fascinating in itself right there. All right. Well, now we're heading north here. I'm gonna go ahead and kick in the burn. Let's go ahead and get some altitude. Get literally a bird's eye view here. Look at that though. Look at that. Look at that power plant. That solar power plant. Wow, that is amazing. But look at the topography and the geology. And look, somebody's got water out here. There's actually a little bit of agriculture out here. What? Whoa. All right. Look at that. This is just amazing. You just look around and it's just... It's beautiful. It is harsh. But here we are now at... Just climbed up to 33,000 feet. A little bit of descent. We're right at Mach. Now I did program into, yeah. So right up in here, oops, we're gonna fly right over it. Maybe we'll, up on a mountain up here is a VOR. I don't know, I don't really know exactly where, but let's go ahead and do a full burner. Let's get in the dive. Mach 1.2. Going up on Mach 1.4. Somewhere right out here is the VOR. Oh. Yeah, I think it's literally right here on top of this mountain right here. Mach 1.5. Yeah, there's the VOR right here. We're gonna go right over it. Right there. There's the VOR. The vortex, the VOR. We're at Mach 1.5. That is amazing. I'm gonna try out my new seat. That's cool. I'll be able to make like a little YouTube shorts or something like that. See how that worked out. All right, now we're heading out here. Yeah, some agriculture. That's so, you know, like it's like really? There's agriculture out here? There's nothing out here. I mean, are you making this for, I guess, just yourself and the people around you? There's nothing out here. Wait, what? What? That's real. That's not modeled in Microsoft Flight Sim. That's real. That's from Google Earth image. It's like, what are they growing out here? Oh, there's some type of water over there, though. Oh, maybe. Maybe. What is... Now we're heading up toward Falcon, Nevada. Nevada. And Falcon, it's actually Falcon Naval Air Station, but it's okay. We're all military. We're all tight like this. Look at this country, all these dry lake beds out here. Just nothing. And then there's just sporadic, probably BLM roads, or what is that out there? That water? Yep, it's water out there. So it must be some type of river out there. What is that? Dry lake bed or something, I guess. Looks like they got a dam with a reservoir up here. Of course, we're coming into the town of Falcon, so we'll do some flybys, some touch and goes up here at Falcon. We got, like I said, we've got plenty of fuel. We haven't even used, I think, what's in. Yeah, it looks like we've used some that's actually in our drop tanks. So we've had plenty of fuel. Not sure actually how to program. We could actually do a high-speed run and head over toward. Yeah, I'm gonna look that. We could run over toward Travis. So there's Falcon. We can go over Lake Tahoe. There's Beale Air Force Base. Yeah, we could actually head over. We just skirt. Yeah, we might do some touch and goes here, then head towards head toward Lake Tahoe. All right, so we are approaching. Oh, there's Falcon right here below us. What's up, Sensei? Yeah, we're gonna extend our flight though. We're gonna go over Lake Tahoe and stuff like that. We got plenty of time, so all right, let's go ahead. Here we go. Come on, there it is, right there. This is Falcon, Nevada, right here. Naval Air Station, Falcon, Nevada. Brakes coming out. Wingman check. Oh, everything's looking real sharp there. Very interesting. All right, we're gonna do some touch and goes here, then we'll head to the coast. All right, we need to actually. Well, actually, the wind looks pretty good the way that we're going, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a high G turn here. There we go. There's Falcon right there. On the downwind, doing 130. All right. Gears coming down. We are now on downwind. Wingman check. Everything's looking good. Gear down. Everything's looking good. Wingman likes it. That's what I call that, wingman check, since we're flying a F-16, you know what I'm saying? Wingman check. Alright, downwind. Alright, let's try it. Let's keep it in tight here. Come on. Keep it in tight. Come on. We gotta show these Navy boys what these Air Force planes can do. Oh yeah, look at this. Now we can't slam it on the ground like an F-18. We'll break the landing gear. So look at this though. Look at this. Oh, look at this. Man, your uncle is just shit hot, man. Sierra Hotel, baby. Sierra Hotel. Sierra Hotel. Listen for it. Listen for it. Little wobble. Come on. There it is. Oh, full burners. Here, I'll give you the wingman view. Look at this. Gear up. Ooh, yeah. Accelerate the 300 knots. And pitch up. That, yeah, yeah, on the downwind already. Look at that. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna try one of my That is amazing. Well, we're gonna stall this thing. Because you can't stall an airplane that's at 0G. So I'm just letting it do its thing. Letting it accelerate. Full burner. There we go, coming up on 200 knots. Alright, let's level out here. And we're getting a slow climb here. Alright, I gotta do some navigating here. Alright. I need to, from there to there. 230 on the heading. Oh, look at that, we're at 230 on the heading. Alright. Go ahead and climb up. Let's come out full afterburner, go full military power. There we go. Climb on up. Look at that. Look at that. See it, Fallon, Nevada. And hello, Lake Tahoe. So we're gonna climb up here, Lake. We're gonna get high. We are gonna get higher than a kite. We got plenty of fuel. Yep. We've used up all the fuel in our external tank. The cool thing is right here on this model, you can flip that switch, which opens up the refueling door there on our back and gives you 25% more fuel. It doesn't model the air-to-air refueler, but it gives you more fuel, so that's pretty neat. Alright, just nice easy pitch over here. Continue our climb here. Let's go ahead and go 5 degrees on the nose. There we go. We'll accelerate here under military power. Look at that. Look at this. I don't even know what this is out here. This is La Houghton Reservoir, I think. Yeah, La Houghton Reservoir. I bet they're hurting for water. Woo! I bet they are hurting for water. You can already see Tahoe. You see Tahoe out there. It's pretty easy to see Tahoe. It's just a big old lake in the mountains. The biggest lake out there in the mountains. And we are going to head out here. We're going to try to find Travis Air Force Base. It should be a straight shot. So what I'm thinking about doing is just climbing up, because if you know, we're at 31,000 feet right now. If you look right there, ground speed's 500 knots, true airspeed's 550. So we're gonna just keep climbing up. We're gonna take this thing high. We're gonna take it to maybe 50,000 feet. Haven't really done that before in the model. South Carolina Air National Guard playing out here in the high desert of Nevada. Look at all this out here. So yeah, if you're interested in Google Earth, get Microsoft Flight Simulator on the Xbox, if you're Xboxer like I am. Get Microsoft Flight Simulator, it's on Game Pass. That way you can explore Google Earth and you can have some fun flying. And you can get some cool airplanes like this. This is payware, but there's some free ones. Like we got a free F-18. That's amazing. From the, it was a free thing to all of us for the movie Top Gun Maverick. So you got an F-18. How we doing climb-wise? Coming up through 37,000 feet. Probably have to add some burner here to continue this climb to get a little higher. But there's Tahoe. Out over there is Squaw Valley, where the old Olympics were held. Squaw Valley, I don't know, back in what, 60s, 70s maybe? The town right here, right above the nose with that agriculture, right here before you get to the mountains before, that's Reno. That is Reno, Nevada. What is it, the biggest, biggest little city in the world or something like that? Something like that, I don't know. So, Look at that. Out there is Reno Steed out there. Airport off of the wing there. And that's where they have the Reno air races. That's cool. Where we climb through? Climbing through 44,000 feet. Alright, going to go ahead and put burners on. Accelerate here a little bit. Pitch over. We're high. 45,000 feet. So we can actually see what's going on. Look at that. So that's actually, I think, Carson City down here and stuff. And then above that reservoir right there is actually Reno, I think. Yeah, up off the wing up there. That's Reno up there. Get the burners going. Oh, there's somebody else flying right there. Look, there's another airplane. With a contrail. Oh, great. South Lake Tahoe, right there off the nose. Where are we at? We're going to 50,000 feet. And we'll level off at 50,000 feet. But there is, that's Tahoe. See, we're only indicating 274 knots, but if you look over here, true airspeed's 590, ground speed's 533. Wait till we level off here. Yeah, I'll go ahead and start pitching over to level off. Let's go ahead and get. Actually, let's go ahead and just do a full burner. Here we go, full afterburner. I'm going to level off. 48, almost 49,000 feet, so flight level 490. And this is accelerate under full burner. Level off, there we go. Check our fuel here. Fuel status is good. We're at 75% fuel. We're carrying a lot of fuel. Ground speed now is 680. Almost 700 miles an hour. True airspeed 760. At this altitude, what are we doing? Mach 1 point, almost Mach 1.4. So 40% the speed of sound. Here we go. Bye bye Lake Tahoe. We are hauling. You know what? Check that out. Look at that. I mean, come on now, people. This is Xbox. This is Xbox. Whew. If you've been with console gaming for any length of time, well, there's another airplane down there. You can see it's Contra. If you've been with console gaming, you cannot tell me that this is not absolutely amazing. To see this level of graphics, and this is the Xbox Series S. This is not the X. Crazy. Alright, I am going to go ahead and set the max range down to 10 here. Because we are, once we get over Tahoe, we're going to come in basically into the Sacramento Valley. I think that's what that is. Yeah, Sacramento Valley. And then Travis Air Force Base is on the southwest corner of Sacramento. And it is Sierra Uniform. So I'm going to go ahead and let's see what we're doing now, huh? We are. It says we're Mach 1.9. I don't think this thing can actually do 2 times the speed of sound. So it's shaking in my hand, so I'm going to go ahead and come off the burners and just go to military power. I think I might be overspeeding this. The controller is just wobbling like crazy. And look, we're going into a 57 knot headwind. We're doing 1,000 miles an hour over the ground. All right, I probably can find out what. Yeah, that is Folsom Lake, right down there. So I can actually start to get some. get some visual cues as to where we're at, some landmarks. So I don't have any navigation on or anything like that. So we're coming up on Sacramento. Is basically that's underneath here is basically where this is all Sacramento now, all out here. But of course, it doesn't look very impressive when you're looking at it from 50,000 feet. Oh, look at that. Do we see stars yet? Oh no, we're not that high. Got the, again, I have live weather on. And so with live weather, you can see we've got probably this marine layer out here by San Francisco, straight ahead of San Francisco. Oh look, there's another airplane. You can see its contrail. See it right down there? There it is. Look at that. I don't have nameplates on right now, so I don't know. That could be I have live traffic on, but I also have live players, so that could be another player. All right, let's see where we're passing. Anything coming up? Nope, nothing coming up on radar. So we're just passing over. But we're heading to Travis Air Force Base. Of course, we could duck down. We might need to go check out San Francisco. I mean, we buzzed Las Vegas on this trip. We took off in Las Vegas. So, and we've only been flying now for what? An hour and 20 minutes? Wicked. God, can you just imagine though? Imagine having the opportunity, like Steve-O Knievo on YouTube, flying with the Thunderbirds and F-16 for real. But this is amazing. I'm looking forward to having the Xbox Series X in 4K. I can do 4K now, but I just don't want to buy another TV yet. So, all right, we got some type of water over here. Maybe that will help me figure out where the heck we're at. Oh yeah, that's probably, yeah, Travis is probably right there. Right up the nose. See if we can pull anything up on radar here. I don't see it on radar yet. I'm just passing what, CN38? Don't know what that is, man. Yeah, she's doing all right. She was sick yesterday. Not sure what was going on. CN38, man, I don't know what that is. But we'll know we've gone too far when we actually start to get into the San Francisco Bay Area. Oh, something's on radar. Yep, there it is. We're on radar now. All right, 50,000 feet. Right down there. There it is. There's Travis Air Force Base. That's where we're gonna land here. 50,000 feet. That is. I mean, look at the glare that you get on the. Yeah, but yeah, thanks for asking. Thank you. Yeah, you are amazing. Yeah, Aunt Cindy, she literally slept for like 36 hours. She was. Look at that. There's the Air Force Base right below us. Literally right below us. All right, I'm gonna put out the air brakes, and here we go. Air brakes out, idle. Drop it in from 50,000 feet. So, yeah, Yeah, so San Francisco, this is the San Francisco Bay right out there. We'll have to explore that sometime. Alright, we're going to do this right. We're going to basically be doing a... Come over the base here. Do a right-hand brake to land. Here we go. Now the runways here are really weird. Oh, California. All right. Wingman check. Brakes coming out. Gears coming down. Swamp Fox written out there on the base of the tail. All right, let's start our turn. But yeah, the runways they're not parallel. Well, they're parallel runways, but they're like back to back. You'll see them when we land here at Travis. Oh, we'll do some touch and goes here to finish this up. See? They're parallel, but they're like end to end. So we're gonna land on this one right here, the right one. All right, wingman check. Everything's looking good. We're picking up the outer marker or inner marker or something for the ILS. That's what that beeping is. This is a big transport base for the Pacific. Probably do a lot of stuff, you know, shipping stuff overseas. You'll see a lot of the big military transport planes here at Travis, all out here on the tarmac. This is actually an improved airport. So basically modelers have come in and made it better. So you can see look at all that. But we're gonna eventually do a full stop here, so. Alright, a little long, a little high. Full burners, let's tuck it up. Gears coming up. Accelerate 300 knots. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh, come off the burners. We'll do right close traffic so you can see the base. Pitch it up, here we go. Good. So good. So good, I'm gonna go ahead and go. Damn! Thank you for letting me know. I forgot to program in. Thank you so much. Thanks, Sensei. You are amazing. Damn it. I forgot to program in the mic on that new scene. Well, that was all a bust. So it's not I went on mute. There's just no microphone. All right. All right, turn and final. Well, so that I will have to make it YouTube shorts some other time. But thank you for letting me know. That's nice. That's nice to have in the community and stuff, you know, somebody that would actually, you know, feel comfortable enough to be able to, you know, say, hey, Yeah, you're on mute. All right, we're high. We're gonna have to pitch down here a little bit. Slow down, pitch down. All right, everything's looking good now. Just bring it back in. I like that better. That's better. All right, let's get that nose up. Let's get on the ball here. All right, we're gonna let the wheels touch. Ah, yeah, you got my back, man. Yeah. We got the. Oh, I got Fall Guys. Is that what it's called? I got Fall. I haven't played it, but I got it because you talked about having like a, you know, a game night or something with your community. So, all right, here we go. Looking good. Looking good. All right, we're gonna let the wheels touch, but we're gonna do a touch and go. This is not our full stop. Nice. Nice. Full burners. Accelerate. Wingman check. Love it. Off the burners. That's going to be our full stop, so we're going to play this one just a little easier. We're not going to be so aggressive with this one. Nice. Yeah. Looking good. All right, roll out the downwind. And this will be our full stop. This is where we'll taxi back, shut down. That'll be it. Looking good. I'm just gonna go ahead and take a look, make sure the live stream is still live. All right, wingman check, gears coming down. Look at that, look at this. Oh, that is so fine looking. All right, here we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. A little heavy there on the left stick there, Uncle Mike. One neat thing about travel, I never really thought about it, but for the sim is that you have orientation for the runway you're landing on long before you see your runway, because you see the parallel runway. All right, looking good. Looking good. I like this. This is going to be a real nice. This is going to be real nice landing here. We're going to use the Sierra Hotel maneuver. Hold that nose up for the aero braking. Here we go. Let's go ahead and use the speed brakes here to there we go. There we go. Looking good. I like it. I like it. I like what I see. I like what I see. Oh yes, hold that nose up. Hold that nose up. No, hold the nose up. Hold that nose up. Hold the nose up. Sierra Hotel. Sierra Hotel right here. 80 knots. Almost got, almost got full stick. 70 knots. And I can't hold anymore. And gear down. Woo, woo, woo. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right, we'll taxi next taxiway. I'll give you guys a good view here for. Then we'll go to the ramp. That way you can also see see the improved Travis Air Force Base here. Yeah. Yeah. Here we are. You're West Coast, right? You're West Coast, Sensei? Or no, sorry, East Coast. East Coast. You're East Coast. Like me, you're East Coast. All right. We're gonna take a tour here of Travis. See what planes they've got modeled here. We already know this is Jessica's home state. All right, not to be uber cool or anything, but let's taxi with the canopy open. Oh my God! Yeah, look at they got like C5. Looks like C5 Galaxies. Look at this though. This is great. This is a pairware upgrade to Travis Air Force Base. Yeah, right. Instant AC. Actually, the F-16 has air conditioning. My buddy flew in when he went to the Air Force Academy, and then he was in the Air Force, and that's Millsy who comes in here, Jason Mills, who comes in here every once in a while. He told me a story when he did I guess we would call it like an internship, but it's like his summer rotation or something. I think it was in Okinawa one summer at the Air Force Academy, and I think he went up in the F-15. And he was telling me that look at that C5s, now we're getting C-130s. Man, look at this. This is sharp. This is amazing. He was telling me that the pilot was just like, all right, you're all set. And they went out and do combat maneuvers with some other, I think some Navy guys or something like that. And he was like, the pilot was like, you ready? And I don't think Jason was really ready. I don't think Millsy was ready. And so they started doing maneuvers and all this kind of stuff. Well, what Jason said was like the painful thing about the whole thing was they basically, when they're just kind of out, you put the vents for the AC typically on your nuts while you're just climbing out because you're hot, getting in the airplane and all this, especially in Japan and all that in the summer. Check out the C5 Galaxy sticking out of the hangars back there. And then all of a sudden, you're supposed to shift it to like your face because you're wearing your face mask and all that, so your balls don't freeze. Well, he didn't he didn't move the vent, so the whole time they're doing combat maneuvers, his nuts are freezing. Yeah, this is a really good. And this is Travis is a huge. I think it's Strategic Air Command or Strategic Transport Command or whatever it is. But yeah, this is awesome. Oh, there's an open hangar. We'll go to that open hangar and we'll shut down after we do the tour. Again, I have to say this. This is console gaming. And like you were talking about, Sensei, in your latest video about Elden Ring. I liked watching. I watched a lot of Dr. Disrespect playing Elden Ring because he's just, I don't know, funny and entertaining to me. His PvP Battle Royale stuff's getting kind of old, I'll be honest with you. But his Elden Ring gameplay was a lot of fun to watch. And you're right. I mean, it's gorgeous. It's just I really don't want to play games that big. That's why I was a little like, ooh, should I get Saints Row? I was like on the fence and all this with Saints Row. Then actually met you, right? And you were like, heck yeah, I'm getting it. So I was like, oh man, well if I have somebody, right, to play co-op with, and that changes the game, right? That changes literally the game to play, do co-op. So I kind of like to get back into. I had a pretty good group of friends, but we played a lot of stuff, Borderlands and all this kind of stuff. I met him when I was Mike on Xbox and we were playing Battlefield Bad Company 2. Oh yeah, I got that pre-ordered, man. That's a done deal. So All right. Oh, looks like they got something in the hangar, so we're gonna take a right turn here. I'm not gonna tour the base anymore. There's more planes on another whole nother tarmac. We're gonna come up right here and shut down. All right. And looking good. All the lights can come off. Lights can come off. Go ahead and come over here and turn off avionics. Battery comes off. Let's go ahead and put our ladder, put the chocks out, put the covers on the plane. That's what we got, see? Now we're outside the plane. Before we go though, let's just come over here. If you didn't know about this, if you're still on the fence, Ah, Texas now. Got it, Texas. Yeah, I grew up on the Gulf Coast of Texas. Wasn't born there, but I grew up there. 3rd grade, all high school, and all that kind of stuff. So, but if you didn't know this, Microsoft Flight Simulator, it's got a drone camera you can mess around with. But look at this. Look at this model. Look at this. What a ride, huh? South Carolina Swamp Fox F-16D 2-seater. We put the covers on, ladder, chocks are underneath the main wheels there. Look at that. It's not just. And then with the drone camera, you've got what do you want to call it? Camera controls. So like I can control the aperture, so I can like. See, I can have it. So see, South Carolina. Oh, I like that. I like that right there. I like that. That's a cool picture. Let me go ahead and get a screenshot. Oh, what just happened? Okay, it did save it. Okay. Very cool. And so yeah, you got a drone camera. And so we can come over here, like here we can. This is how we'll take the tour. Drone speed. Oh, 50. There we go. Now we can take a tour of the base. Let me get some DJI sound effects going on. Check out. Yeah, they did a real good job on this. Look at that. They do anything in the control tower? Nope. Look at that. Look at that. There's our little F-16 amongst these big boys. C5s and C-130s. What's in the hangar here? Ooh. Oh. A C-130H. Okay. I gotcha. It's all like, it's in like the paint shop. It's like all silver. It's like Silver Surfer mode or something like that. But yeah, you can actually set up your drone in Flight Simulator to be basically the same controls as like your DJI, and so that way you can. Man down. Man down. I lost control of my controller. Just like the DJI, the controller went to crap. All right. All right, we're back. Woo. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, here, let's go in. Let's go in one. What they've got in here? Look at this. These guys have even modeled Jeeps inside. Now that's pretty amazing. That's pretty cool. But there's that. Look at that. Look at that rocket ship. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. No, well, that's yeah. I got you, Jessica. Like I said, everybody has got an amazing story. That's what I leave it. It can be if you view it as bad, good, tragic, happy. It's always amazing. That's why everybody is amazing, right? In my book, and to Uncle Mike, your favorite gamer's favorite uncle. But here we are. So I am done for the night. I really appreciate everybody joining here on this flight. It was a lot of fun. I am going to start flying some general aviation here on Wheels Up Wednesdays. I've got some YouTubers that fly in real life, and I was thinking about recreating some of their flights. I sure do enjoy watching them on YouTube and their in real life flights. So that's what will probably start to happen. Kind of retire the F-16 here for a bit. We've done 2 flights with her. Maybe pick up something low and slow next time, like a Kit Fox, something like that. We got some small backcountry airports and stuff that we can check out too. So, but yeah, thanks for joining me here on Wheels Up Wednesday on Microsoft Flight Simulator on the Xbox Series S. It's been a lot of fun. Subscribe if you haven't. Smash that like button if you do. Comment, share. Hey, and game on. I'm Uncle Mike, your favorite gamer's favorite uncle. Hey, remember, thumbs up because you are amazing. Also, go out there, tell somebody else they're amazing, and put a smile on their face. Good night, everybody. See you next time. Bye. Woohoo! What a flight. Night, Jessica. Good night, Sensei. Dual salutes to both of you. Bye.